Don't we modern people rely on technologies too much? We have so much technical stuff helping us with everyday chores that we forgot simple and yet brilliant tricks that our ancestors used. For example, when storing food. Hello, my name is Tanya. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a gardener living in Finland, and today I'm helping you to rediscover some tricks that our grandmamas used when they preserve, for example, apples. But before I go straight to it, I'm going to tell you a little story. Don't worry, this story is going to be short, so stick with me for a while. As you might know, I have 7 established apple trees in my garden, or should I say old. No matter how old are they still producing. And this season they produced a lot. I mean, really a lot. It was simply impossible to eat that much apples. So I had to share my crop with colleagues and with friends. One day a friend came to pick them apples, and I asked her what is she going to do with those. And she told me she was going to dry them. And I went, oh, lucky you, you have a dehydrator, because no matter how big your house is and no matter how big your garden is, sometimes that is not enough space for every gadget modern technologies can offer. Unfortunately, I don't have a space for dehydrator, so I went, lucky you, you have a dehydrator. And she said, no. So are you going to dry them in an oven? And she again said no. And I was kind of, what is she going to do? And she went, I'm going to dry them the way my grandma did. She said, I'm just going to cut them to string them in my kitchen. That's how my grandma always dried them. And that was like a lightning strike for me, because I went, how I forgot that, because my grandma did the same. Really, how could I forget that? It's so strikingly simple. You wouldn't believe how simple it is. You don't need no fancy tools. You don't need electricity. All you need are apples and a sharp knife, and maybe this thing I got from IKEA for like maybe €1 that removes the core from an apple. So you remove a core from an apple and then cut it onto rings about half of a centimeter or quarter of an inch, maybe a little thicker. It depends on how firm your apple is. And then you place them onto the string, for example, how I did in my kitchen. And the place should be warm and relatively dry, and that's it. It works best with late season apples because they are more firm. By that time, usually there are no fruit flies, but if you still have them, you can place a breathable light cloth over your drying apples, and that's it. I cannot say the exact time when your apples will be ready, because, well, it depends on some tastes, because some prefer really dry apples and some prefer them more chewy. And it also depends on temperatures and the humidity in the room you are drying your apples in. In my condition, it takes about a week, or sometimes 2 if I cut apples too thick. So you can just check them once in a while, and if they seem ready, you can place them in storage. And this is really amazing trick, 0 cost, and your home will smell like apples while they're dry. And in the next video, I'm going to show you another effective way to preserve apples. And as soon as this video is ready, I will put link into description and onto the end screen of this video. And if you know some trick your grandma probably used and you think that the world forgot about it, share it in the comments, and see you next time on my channel.